I'm Tessa Michelson-Schmidt, Public Library Youth and Special Services Consultant at the Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction. I work with public librarians, public library administrators, system staff, library board members, school staff, and interested citizens. In particular, library reading programs like Summer Library Program or 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten program get a lot of attention. Today I want to talk about two documents that address library reading programs, one from the librarian perspective and the other from the parent-caregiver perspective. These two documents have similar titles, and for short I will refer to them as the 10 Tips documents. Offering library reading programs, Top 10 Tips for Librarians, and Why Reading Programs Matter, 10 Tips for Parents and Caregivers are available as PDFs online. The Top 10 Tips for Librarians document is essentially a tool to help public library youth librarians understand what they are doing and why concerning library reading programs. This document can be used as a framework for evaluating a new or existing library reading program. For new programs, this document can help define key components. For established programs, this document can help librarians reconsider important elements of the programs. Most importantly, this document is a tool to help librarians communicate with others about their library reading program. These might be formal conversations with the library director or informal conversations with regional colleagues. While there are many variations on how to operate a library reading program, this document is intended to consolidate the main reasons why Wisconsin public libraries offer such programs in the first place. The Public Library Development Team created this document to support Wisconsin Youth Services librarians with these critical considerations. This visual encapsulates the top 10 tips for librarians. While there are 10 distinct concepts, they all revolve around the same idea. Wisconsin public libraries provide community value by addressing literacy needs of children and families. These are the top 10 considerations for youth services librarians offering library reading programs. The phrases are short and sweet because these tips are about boiling things down to what really matters. While each tip is unique, there are a few key concepts that connect them all: purpose, structure, audience, content, and outcome. These key concepts are the foundation of every library reading program. The descriptions for each tip stem from professional research and documents. Direct links to supporting evidence for the top 10 tips can be found online. However, these are not the only references out there. Librarians are encouraged to find additional resources that reinforce best practices by using BadgerLink, a free online collection of information resources made available for residents of Wisconsin. After reading this document, these 10 major considerations might seem readily apparent to youth services librarians. However, these considerations might not be as clear or obvious to others, which is why this document can support advocacy efforts. While you might know why you've been offering a reading program year after year, think about how it might appear to someone on the outside. Does it seem like the annual theme and having fun are the purposes for the program, or rather part of the structure and outcome? Consider how you can communicate how your library reading program provides community value by addressing literacy needs of children and families. Speaking of communicating the value of your library reading program, this is exactly why we developed the companion document to the top 10 tips for librarians. In a distinctly similar format, the 10 Tips for Parents and Caregiver document provides guidance on why library reading programs matter. Like the top 10 tips for librarians, the Parent and Caregiver document offers 10 text and picture explanations for why taking part in a summer reading program, a winter break reading program, or a 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten program at the library will make a positive difference in children's lives. This document can be used to communicate the purpose, effects, options, benefits, and importance of library reading programs to your most important allies, parents and caregivers. You can include this document in registration materials and link to it on your library website. Youth Services librarians need to show parents and caregivers that their needs and concerns are valued. Again, you can find these PDFs and the links to the supporting research on the DPI website. I hope these documents will be of use to Youth Services librarians and the children and families who they serve. Thank you.